This is what defeat looks like. I just got beat by Jake Medina. I think -4 was my final score. What did we just play, Jake?
So we just played the Exodus trading card game. It's a really fast-paced, innovative trading card game. It doesn't play like anything before. It has a really unique play system. It's really simple at its core, but at the same time, there's tons of strategic depth to it. There's only 3 kinds of cards in the game.
Here's one of them.
Yep. So basically, right out of a starter deck, you see a 40-card deck. Half the deck are these blue energy. They're all exactly the same, and that's the first kind of card. So right there. The other 2 kinds of cards in the game consist of your main deck, and here we have creatures, which just have a beautiful illustration of a dragon or an angel or something like that, and then they say creature in the top right corner.
Now who's this guy, Roy Ugang?
So Roy Ugang is actually the artist. Yeah, he's an artist based in the Philippines. We have dozens of artists from different countries all over the world working on the game. So yeah, Premier Fantasy artwork, amazing art on all of the cards. Okay. And notice they don't have numbers on them, so the game plays really fast, really unique once you get going.
Now tell me about the stars. Sorry for interrupting.
Sure. So stars are actually just rarity stars. They don't have any effect on gameplay. 1 star means it's a common card, 2 is uncommon, and 3 means it's rare.
Now when you get these starters,
yes.
Do you know what you're getting?
Yes, so it is. In the back of each box tells you what you're getting. You actually get a full 20-card energy deck, 13 creatures, and 7 Symmetry cards, plus an extended art promo card that you wouldn't usually get. So you'll get a second copy of actually one of the creator's favorite cards, Mr. I Dragon in the Dragon deck, and the Angelic Apparition in the Angel deck. So really cool stuff.
I was playing the Angels.
Yes.
Does my deck have a different feel than your Dragons?
Yes. The third and last kind of card in the game is a Symmetry card. So there's only 3 kinds of cards in the game. Makes it really simple to pick up. Symmetries are like your instants or your wild cards that you can throw down at any time. They have an effect, and you can play them on your turn, your opponent's turn, whenever you want. And yes, both decks do have completely different cards. By default, the Dragon deck is really good at taking energy away from your opponent and weakening their cards, whereas the Angel deck is really good at buffing up your own creatures and making them more powerful. So they're really balanced in that sense.
So actually the only difference, since all the creatures are the same except for something you're going to show us in just a minute, all the creatures are the same. The Angel, it's just an illustration.
Yes.
The Dragon's illustration.
Artwork, and then they do have different symmetries.
So right now it's just the different symmetries. That's what makes the difference.
Yes.
Okay. Now there's a creature somewhere that has a special ability.
Yeah, right here actually, Airship Cordestria. So I'll bring it right here.
Sure.
And this is the first promo card to have an ability. The first rare creature to have an ability. It's a really subtle effect. It's not like a Symmetry card, but it's definitely a game changer. It can start out as a potential 4 if you summon it when you have other creatures on the field. So you can make all kinds of amazing strategies with that. And this is the first of many new ability creatures that are to come. So there's going to be new mechanics introduced that way. And yeah, the reason as to why the creatures don't start out with any effects is we want to keep the fast pace of the game going. You can play a game in literally 5 minutes, and we want players to have the ultimate freedom building their favorite deck based on their favorite artwork and themes, as opposed to, oh, I have to use this card because it's overpowered, you know?
I think I'm going to keep this video shorter than the actual length of our game, which was about 5 or 7 minutes. So you're saying that he could potentially have 4 energy.
Yes.
You have a rule of 3. So normally there's only 3 energy under.
Yes. So creature abilities and Symmetry card effects bend all the rules.
Anything else you can tell us about the game? Now you funded it yourself.
Yes. My sister is the other creator of the game, Lexi.
Hi.
Distance Games is our publishing company. This is our flagship game, and we are scheduled to have the first 2 starters in stores by July. So look for the game in stores July 11th with the street date, and then we are going to follow up with a full booster expansion by the holidays. And
you're moving from just 8 stores. Now you got distribution. Tell me about GAMA Trade Show. What's that done for you?
So GAMA Trade Show, this is our first GAMA Trade Show, and it's just been an amazing experience. We're so honored to be here, and it's just done wonders for this game and for the exposure. We're in touch with lots of new retailers that hadn't seen it, and at the same time, distributors are picking it up. So now you should be able to see it shortly through Alliance, Southern Hobby Distribution, Warpath Games, and some others as well.
About 4 or 5, right?
Yes, 4 or 5, and we're still scheduled to meet with some others, so you'll most likely see it and even more.
Now, Strategicon, coming up?
Yes, in May. It'll be Gamex, Strategicon 2014. You can find the Exodus trading card game and us, both the game creators, at a booth in the collectible room. It'll be the featured trading card game there. And
featured trading card game?
The featured trading card game, yes.
Okay, and that's an LA convention, for those of you who don't know. And yeah, so you can definitely check them out online at
exodus-cards.com.
Great. Hey, thanks, Jake.
Thank you.